Good evening, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to get a video out for you for some Sunday viewing, and tonight I thought I would talk about my Chanel perfume collection. It's been a while since I've done an updated Chanel fragrance collection, and the last time I did it I had a couple of different fragrances, and I think I have some new ones since then. So I kind of wanted to share them with you. Chanel is one of my all-time favorite perfume houses. I have quite a few. I think I own more Chanel fragrances than any other house in my entire collection. So if you're interested in seeing what these are, then stay tuned. Also, if it's your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we talk mostly about perfumes. We do also do some minimalism, home tours, declutters, and things like that. So if you're interested, then stick around and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so I hope that you don't mind the little bit of a switch up. I decided I would try using my office, my new office area to film this video, just for a little bit of a change in the background. And also I'm going to try to talk really quietly because I don't have an area rug in here, and so the entire room is very, very echoey. So I'm going to be talking a little bit quieter and lower. This will be a great video for you to listen to if you're on your way to sleep. So I'm also sipping on a little cup of tea here, as you can see, in one of my absolute favorite teacups and saucers. This is some lemon, echinacea, and zinc tea. So I really like a lemony, kind of citrusy, zingy tea, especially right now because I did just get my second COVID shot. And I wanted something that would be really immune boosting and healthy. So this is a really nice kind of relaxing tea to sip on while we talk about these perfumes tonight. Okay guys, so no particular order that we're going in with these Chanel fragrances. The first one that I'll share with you is Chanel No. 5. This is the iconic, super popular, best-selling fragrance, one of the best-selling women's fragrances. I think the rumor has that they sell one of these every 30 seconds or every minute or something like that. A woman or somebody buys one of these perfume. So insanely popular. I really like this one. I know a lot of people say that this one is a little bit dated and vintagey and kind of smells, some people say, like an old woman. I don't get that at all. I think this is such a classy, beautiful fragrance. So I don't have all the notes of this one memorized, but this is essentially a powdery, florally, aldehydic type of a fragrance. It does have a very strong kind of a powdery vibe to it. It has those aldehydes in there that make it very crisp and kind of airy, and for me this is just such a timeless, beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love this. I haven't worn it as much in recent times. As you can tell, the juice is pretty much now where it has been for a while, but I'm gonna take the lid off and smell it for you guys because I really, really love this scent so much. It's so good. I can totally see why people say that it smells dated and vintagey. It does. It does have a dated vintage vibe. To me, it definitely gives off those kind of mid to late 80s is what I remember. Like I think I remember somebody in my family or a woman that I knew wearing this perfume, obviously. But I think it's so beautiful and so classy, you guys. And this is one that I do like to wear to bed, and I can see myself wearing this as I get a little bit older as well. I can see this being a signature scent for myself. So this one, even though it's not really loved by a lot of people these days, I think this is a staple in any woman's collection. So I love this, and I'm not like old, you know. I'm not like a spring chicken. I'm not like, you know, in my late teens or early 20s, but I still really like this. So yeah, that is Chanel No. 5, the first one in my collection. Okay, the second one that we will talk about is, which one should we talk about? Okay, let's go with another super, super classy, classic, very popular fragrance, and this is Coco Mademoiselle. So this one is arguably just as popular, if not probably more popular these days than the Chanel No. 5. This one is so beautiful. It's so classy. It's sophisticated. It's elegant. It goes with everything. It's kind of a Jill of all trades type of perfume. You can wear this for a date. You can wear this to the office. You can wear this as an everyday signature scent. It's just beautiful. It's very soapy. It's very clean. It's patchouli, orange, tonka bean. It is a little bit sweet. Some people do describe this one as a sweet perfume. But I have owned this one, and I've also owned the Coco Mademoiselle Intense, and I would say the Intense one is much sweeter than this one. So yeah, this is one that I still think is quite soapy and fresh, even though it does have a lot of tonka bean and orange. For me, I still find it to be a fresh, like spring summer perfume with a little bit of orange and a vanillic type of accord in there. It's beautiful. This one actually took me a while to warm up to. When I had first purchased it, it was a blind purchase a long time ago, and I didn't really know if I loved it. In fact, I was like, I don't know if this is for me. I kind of was just keeping it for the bottle, hoping it would grow on me. And it is now one of my most favorite fragrances. So Coco Mademoiselle, definitely one I would hold on to if I only could have a few fragrances in my collection. Like if I only had 10 or 20 perfumes, this one would be in that list for sure. The next one we're going to talk about is another pretty popular one, and this is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. This is the Eau de Parfum, you guys, and funny story with this one. If you guys watch my channel, you know that Chance Eau Tendre, the EDP and the EDT, both of them are not fragrances I love. It is the only ones from the Chance, like the mainstream designer Chanel fragrances that I really don't like very much, actually. There's something in it that kind of reminds me a little bit of Marc Jacobs Daisy. It definitely has a Marc Jacobs Daisy kind of a vibe to it, which there's nothing wrong with that, but I don't know, I just don't love it as much as the other ones. So what happened with this one was I actually purchased this at the beginning of quarantine last year, and I thought that I was buying the Eau de Toilette, and I purchased this. It ended up being this one. I ended up not liking it as much as I was hoping I would, and I gifted it to my mother. She has subsequently worn it a few times, and then she has she has given it back to me. So I don't know if she decided she didn't like it as much, or she's just trying to lighten the amount of things she owns or what it is, but she decided to give this back. So even though I don't absolutely love this scent, I will keep it because it reminds me of my mom, and it was something that I gifted to her and then she kind of gifted back to me. So, and you know what, I really shouldn't knock this. I should probably start trying to wear it because it does have really, really good longevity. It's a beautiful fragrance. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. A lot of people have this as like one of their #1 in their collection. For me, it's just a little bit like young floral. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. But you know what, I should just give it a chance. Maybe I need to try the EDT again because the EDT is slightly fresher than this one. So this one is just a beautiful, light, musky, floral fragrance, essentially. Yeah, that is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. It's really beautiful. It's just not really my kind of scent. By the way, I want to share with you the candle that I'm burning. This is one that I shared in my, what was it? My office reveal / home tour video, and it smells so good, you guys. I'm gonna smell the lid. It smells like invigorating, fresh, citrusy, a little bit woody maybe. I'm not even sure what the scent is supposed to be, but I also just love the beautiful container that it comes in. It's so pretty. And yeah, if I run out of that wax, I'm definitely going to be refilling it because I want to keep this container. I think it is absolutely stunning. Now let's talk about my holy grail, my absolute favorite Chanel fragrance out of all of the Chanel fragrances, and that is Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum, you guys. I cannot tell you how much I love this perfume. This is right up there with my Delina exclusive and like my Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. It's one of my favorite perfumes of all time. So this is essentially a patchouli pink pepper floral fragrance. It has a teeny tiny bit of a freshness. It's got these beautiful floral notes. It's got this musky quality, a little bit of an underlying vanilla. It's got that patchouli. It's got a little bit of a freshness. I just love this perfume, you guys. This to me is the epitome of expensive, classy, chic. Cannot go wrong. I love it. I'm gonna take the lid off of this one as well. Oh my gosh, you guys, this was love at first sniff for me. It's just like if I could only pick one perfume to smell like if I could describe myself in a perfume, or if I had to have a signature scent and get rid of a bunch of my perfumes, this would be on my top 2 or 3 for sure. One of my favorite. I don't think you can go wrong. You can see I wore a little bit last year, and I cannot wait to wear it again a little bit more in the warmer weather. I think it definitely does perform better in warm weather. So yeah, this is my holy grail, Chanel Chance Eau de Parfum. Also has really, really good lasting power. So very similar to that, but a little bit fresher and a little bit fruitier is the Chanel Chance Eau de Toilette. So this one doesn't have quite as good lasting power as the Eau de Parfum. So So like I said, this is pretty much the same as the original, except this one is a little bit fruitier and a little bit fresher. So it makes it a little bit more fun, youthful, and better for warmer weather. So this one I featured in my most recent video when I recommended my top 5 perfumes to women. And that's because I think this is so versatile. You can wear it for so many different things. It is absolutely gorgeous. Again, you can see that I've put a little bit of a dent in this already last year in the short period of time that I had it. This is also very sexy. There's two kinds of sexy, I think. There's that like deep, rich, vanillic, seductive kind of sexy, and then there's fresh sexy. This is fresh sexy. Like, you know how you see lots of videos saying that Dolce & Gabbana light blue for women is one of the sexiest perfumes and so many people love it. For me, this is like my Chanel equivalent of light blue. It is just so beautiful, so fresh, has this sex appeal about it, very classy. To me, this is 10 times better than light blue. I'm not a huge fan of light blue. Love this one. So yeah, that is my Chanel Chance Eau de Toilette. And the last Chanel fragrance that I own is yet another Chanel Chance fragrance. So I used to own the Chanel Chance Eau Vive. I still really like the Eau Vive. Sometimes I regret letting that one go. I think when I let that one go, I was thinking about selling it so I could get money to buy a different perfume, and really I shouldn't have done that because I still really like that one and part of me wants to bring it back. That is one that I really enjoyed wearing. So this is a very citrusy, fresh Chanel Chance fragrance. This is the freshest fragrance I have in my entire collection. It has a lot of lemon. It does give off a bit of a cleaning vibes, like cleaning solution vibe on paper. So when I first smelled this in the store, I was not impressed. I just thought it smelled like a harsh cleaning chemical perfume, if that makes sense. Once I got it on my skin and I smelled the way it played with my skin chemistry versus paper, that was when I was 100% sold and absolutely had to have a bottle. So on skin, you do get a little bit of a muskiness. You get those floral components, you get this gorgeous freshness, and then you also have a teeny tiny touch of a Chanel vanillic undertone. So it still smells like a Chanel perfume. It smells expensive. It smells rich. And at the same time, so light and airy and fresh. It doesn't have the best lasting power out of all the Chanels. It's okay. I would say it becomes pretty soft rather quickly, like 4 or 5 hours it becomes pretty soft, but I can still smell it throughout the day, just very, very soft. And you guys, the dry down is different from the opening. I like both the opening and the dry down of this, so it's just perfect. I can't tell you how much I enjoy wearing this fragrance. It is pretty new, and of course we did just get through winter, so I haven't really had a chance to wear this one as much, but I will be wearing it a lot this summer. So yeah, that is the last Chanel fragrance that I have. And just to give you a little hint as to what I used to have, I did used to have Chanel Coco Noir, which I let go of because I just didn't enjoy wearing it as much as some of my other nighttime perfumes. I used to have Chanel Allure, which I still really like, but I found that if I'm looking at quality over quantity for myself, I do prefer these ones over the Allure. So that's why I keep these, because I didn't think I needed that many Chanel perfumes if I wasn't going to wear them all. I think that might be it. I think it was just the Coco Noir, the Eau Vive, and the Allure that I let go of. Another one that I do really like, but I don't know if I like it enough to get a full bottle, is the Chanel Beige from the Exclusive line. That one is a beautiful, light, sophisticated, happy, yellow floral fragrance. It's absolutely gorgeous, but I don't know if it's one that I need for life. So I've also smelled quite a few other ones, Coromandel, Jersey, what else? I've smelled a few other ones, and I have to say I still am partial to the mainstream designer. You guys, my brain doesn't work. I like the mainstream designer Chanel fragrances more than I like the exclusive so far, but I haven't smelled all of them. Yeah, so these are the ones I really like. These are the ones I wear. Again, I do kind of miss the Eau Vive. Part of me wants to bring it back. But yeah, that's my take on my current Chanel fragrance collection. So I hope that you guys enjoyed hearing about it. So that's it for today's video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed hearing about my Chanel fragrances, and I hope that you all have a wonderful evening or day or whatever it is that you're doing. And I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.